everyone! Today's compilation features genuine, incredible moments caught on camera. As floods, car crashes, and sudden escapes are tough reminders to always look out for our loved ones. Stay alert and let's begin. Terrifying force. The quarry face shattered, swallowing the machine in a thunderous cloud. Miraculously, everyone survived. Always maintain a safe distance. Incredible. At 70 miles per hour, a stray dog narrowly escapes this thundering rally car. Such a miraculous recovery by the driver. You won't want to miss our final clip today. It's a miraculous escape that has to be seen to be believed. Portland, Oregon. Ice storm turns 141 feet of timber into a devastating force. Nature's weight simply overpowers the shingles. A single gust, a heavy sail. This massive bamboo structure loses its battle with the wind, crashing toward the unforgiving pavement. Wind gets underneath, nearly lifting these men away as the flame snaps. Respect the sudden gust against that canvas. This massive cabinet slips, nearly pinning a child against the hard ground. Gravity is unforgiving. Heavy loads require better straps. Reality shifts fast. Subscribe so you never miss a life-saving lesson. This reckless driver creates a massive wake in deep floodwaters, nearly sweeping a pedestrian away. Slow down and stay safe. This Azerbaijan jet experiences a devastating descent following technical errors. Routine maintenance is critical for every miraculous recovery. White Settlement, Texas. A vertical landing fails. The nose tips, but the pilot escapes the cockpit just before the impact. Disaster strikes. A tire failure at 50 miles per hour sends this overloaded truck sliding into a devastating roll, maintaining a miraculous survival. Orlando, Florida, United States. A Land Rover rolls devastatingly after a blind lane change. Miraculously, everyone survived the wreckage on the asphalt. Truly, remarkable fortune. A motorcycle clips an oversized load deep inside the tunnel. Always maintain extra space around heavy industrial equipment. Heavy steel catches this pickup on the tailgate and it miraculously survives. Terrifying. A snapped cable sends this heavy equipment crashing to the dirt. Miraculously, the crew survived the impact. Always double check your rigging. Watch what happens when this cable snaps. The worker clings on during this devastating failure. Safety protocols must always be followed.
Excuse me. Pardon me, good sir.
Штель Дената. Вот так вот он выглядит.
Cake. Kamu harus di bawah, Pak.
Prairie City, Oregon, United States. A sudden vortex hits this fire camp. Watch those boxes soar. Nature easily scatters the cardboard. Water leaks through electrical fixtures before the entire ceiling comes crashing down. Always inspect leaks immediately. A storm drops a tree onto high voltage lines. Raw power ignites the wood, a devastating display of current.
Whoa! Kuat.
Coming up, we have a vital safety lesson that every family should see. Stay with us for this one.
Sta partendo questa arriva dalla strada.
One misstep on the wet concrete leads to a devastating slide toward the canal. Luckily, he secures a grip. Witness the aftermath as a rushing river claims what the earthquake spared. This home stood no chance. Mother Nature always wins. In Japan, the floor moves violently during simulation. In preparing for the real thing, stability is found on those events. Extreme heat on bare cement causes a devastating flash. Always use proper insulation. Miraculously, everyone escaped unharmed. A routine leak becomes devastating in a heartbeat. Never watch from a close distance. Safety first, always. A cyclist suddenly appears, but a devastating collision was avoided. Thankfully, no injuries occurred. Devastating collision hurls a child into the street. Yet stands up unharmed. Always wear your seatbelt.
Oh my God, that's a lot of babies. That's a lot of babies.
Nature's warning, this volcanic surge moves faster than human feet, nearly engulfing the group. Always maintain a safe distance from active flows. Pahrump, Nevada, United States. Look at that, as rising heat sends dry dust swirling across the open desert landscape. Pampa, Texas. Look at the sheer force as baseball-sized ice stones bombard this backyard. Pure chaos for any patio furniture. Central Iowa, USA. Golf ball-sized hail pounds the region, smashing cars and property. Seek shelter immediately.
Do space, look! Pegang ambil ni orang market.
Your support means the world to us. Please hit subscribe and stay in the loop. We have so many more important moments to share with you. This devastating landslide in Cebu nearly buries these riders. This is unstable terrain. Stick around for a powerful reminder of how precious life is. The most heart-stopping moments are yet to come. Oh! Oh! Gas canisters fall, triggering a devastating explosion. Miraculous recovery for those nearby. Always handle hazardous materials with extreme care. Two vehicles collide, sending twisted steel toward a cleaner. She survives, missing the impact by inches. Tipper snags overhead power lines, causing a devastating vertical shift. Always survey the sky before unloading. Hundreds of pounds of tension suddenly snap. A single slip turned that expensive blue sheet into worthless shards on the concrete. During Memorial Day in Glacier, Montana, United States, Triple Arches witnesses a powerful slide. This frozen river of debris eventually scours the ancient cliffside. Hurls 20-foot waves across the barrier. Nature's unmatched fury in action. Never underestimate the ocean's reach. Glad to have you here. Go ahead and subscribe so we can see you again soon.
待って。
قيامات ده قيامات. يلا خير يلا خير يلا خير. يا بسم الله. فور الركيم لا اله الا الله محمد رسول الله.
My God, look at the ground moving. These drivers abandoned their vehicles, escaping just before the devastating landslide hit. Always stay alert. Devastating landslide trapped hundreds on this narrow mountain pass. Heavy machinery was already on site. The steep hillside moves, sending massive boulders toward the road as the unstable foundation gives way behind the gravel. A speeding bus ignores the red signal, narrowly missing a crossing pedestrian. A truly miraculous escape. Unbelievable recklessness. A pickup makes an improper turn, striking an oncoming car. Thankfully, survivors emerge. Imagine the shock. A drifting truck suddenly strikes this vehicle at 55 miles per hour. Miraculously, no one was harmed. It only takes one mistake as heavy truck slams into an idling sedan, devastating the frame. Mind the intersection.
Get out of here! Go! 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 Grayson. It's very aggressive. Go! Right over there. Right over there.
내려보라고.
Подняли уже за хвост, так что не уколоться, но она...
This massive Oklahoma vortex spins at 155 miles per hour, threatening quiet suburban streets. Always heed the warning sirens for safety. Greenfield, Illinois, United States. A devastating funnel cloud consumes the horizon. When the atmosphere rotates like this, the soil simply... North Carolina, USA. She stood helpless as her home and neighboring houses were swept away by floodwaters. Stay away from rising floodwaters. Devastating mountain collapse sends thousands of lbs of rock down these Himalayan slopes.
Wow! Okay, oh. Kita nyo yan guys, oh. Nasaktuhan talaga namin dito guys.
A chain reaction turns the tunnel into a wreckage of steel. Respect the distance when the concrete closes in. The driver mistakenly accelerates, shattering a row of parked bikes. Miraculously, the sidewalk remains clear. A devastating impact shattered the storefront, but the clerk survived by a miracle.
Supercell by Sydney, Nebraska. Look at these textures. They are absolutely insane.
Devastating flash floods in Guatemala sweep through streets and even invade private homes. Always respect the water's power. road to San Francisco to Aziz is no longer passable for attempts to cross damaged roads. The Bogue Chitto River claims a home. The foundation gives way and water takes total control of the riverbank. This massive quarry explosion triggered a devastating dust cloud, engulfing everything. Safety protocols are never optional. That saturated soil triggers a devastating landslide across these Mexican hills. Thankfully, the community reported a miraculous recovery. Heavy truck's brakes fail. Watch that cargo slide across the asphalt. Maintenance is key for safe stopping. Complete mayhem. The out-of-control bike plows through the stall, barely missing the seated man. Every compilation we share carries a deeper message. Safety is a daily choice. Analyzing these intense road accidents and natural disasters helps us understand the unexpected so we can better look out for one another. Stay wise, stay alert, and please take good care of yourselves out there.